Good morning. It's a little bit early, but we are heading out nice and early because we are going for a little cruise meeting. So there's a lot of us going on this next cruise and lots of people have met. So we decided that we're going to do a little cruise meeting just to introduce the people that haven't met to each other. However, not all of them can make it, so we're having another one next week. Any excuse for a get together, you know us. But everyone's bringing a little bit of food. And Jeff is making some adobo, and then there's going to be barbecue and some other bits and pieces. It's going to be a lovely, lovely day. The weather is glorious. So the next time you see me will be in Porthkerry Park in Barry. Let's go.
We still have some the sauces there. Yeah.
Oh. Beautiful. Leche flan and fruity berries. I couldn't think what they were called for dessert. Take two. Well, it's been a lovely afternoon. We are in Porthkerry Park in Barry, currently stood under the viaduct. I think from here we've had, well, not from here, we've had a lovely barbecue, which was lots of meat and some lovely desserts. And now we're heading to the casino to win some money. She says hopefully.
And then it's kind of shut up.
Having fun, Tess?
Yeah, I know.
You're hilarious. How relaxed you look.
You better show Jonathan the picture, yeah?
And this is where we spent the afternoon. We're packing up. It's been beautiful, to be fair. No, this is the current situation. This is where my boys have been working hard. The house looks like a building site, but we're getting there.
Oh, wait.
Well, it is now the following... No, it's not. It's 2 days later. Because we went... On the weekend, we were in Porthkerry Park in Barry. And then yesterday morning, we were doing the... I can't even remember what it's called. Media wall. And then this morning, I'm back in work. So, you know what it's like. One day just rolls into another. But we had a lovely time in Porthkerry. Getting to just everyone to meet each other and have a little chat. Lovely food. And I didn't say what it was, but it was the fruit with the leche flan, which is a Filipino dessert, was a pistachio leche. No, it wasn't. It was a pandan. It was kind of green in colour. It's like an egg-based, like a creme caramel, I guess. Beautiful. So that was dessert. I don't know why I'm explaining that to you now, but just in case you wondered what it was. And then we went to the casino, didn't win anything, ended up having some coffees, because they're free, which is crazy. But I think because they just like to keep people there, I guess. So they serve free coffees and free teas, and then free soft drinks. So all that is, obviously, you don't have to worry about paying for any of it because it's free. That makes total sense. I don't know why I said that and explained it in that way. But the alcohol you've got to pay for. So we don't go there often. We just go there every now and again. And to be fair, generally is when somebody has an offer on. So if there's like an offer where somebody's a new member and you get in sort of £10 or £15 in casino credits to play. Look at me, I sound like a right gambler. I'm not a gambler, I swear. I don't even play the casino myself. I just leave that to Jeff because he sets himself a limit of £10. But you've got to have a limit because if you haven't, imagine how crazy you could go in a casino. Yeah, I spend my money gambling on like the National Lottery, which I probably still shouldn't do. And I bet if you racked up, like if you counted up what you'd spent over the year, I bet we'd be, not even a year because I've been doing it for years now, but you'd be really surprised. I could probably like pay a chunk off my mortgage out of the money that I've spent, and that's not even like not even exaggerating. You probably could. I don't spend loads, and now I'm spending £1.50 a week because I'm in a little syndicate. But that, you know, still £1.50 a week, but I'm limited to that. I say I'm limited. I'm not, because the other day she said to me, "Oh, let's do Euro Millions." I said, "Okay." And then we didn't win anything. It's the luck of the draw. It's this kind of the thrill, isn't it? The thrill of just doing it. Anyway, I am back to it, and yeah, we'll just see how we're going. I'm trying to be mindful. I am still using my NutriCheck, but I'm not putting all my calories in, and maybe I should. Let me know down below if you'd be interested for me to put my calories in more. I am using it because I'm using it myself, so it's no big deal for me to include them. Obviously, I haven't included it in these because I was still being mindful though, even though I was out for the weekend, which I still think you've got to be. And I think this is the thing for me, because we do have a very active social life. I've got to find something that fits in with me. And I can remember when I was doing Slimming World before, I was going, when everyone was having a takeaway, I'd make a conscious effort on the way to wherever we were going, to a friend's house or whatever, to pick up one of the Aldi Slimwell meals so that they could all have their takeaway and I would just have the rice with the Slimwell meal. And I think I'm going to try and get back into that kind of mindset, because it just takes a little thing to trip you up, doesn't it? And I think when you're trying to be mindful, or you're calorie counting, or you're on a Slimming World or Weight Watchers plan, you need in your own head to not be restrictive, but just kind of know that where your boundaries are, I guess, because otherwise, well, I suppose you are kind of restricting yourself, because if I don't, and I probably say this a lot, if I don't, then I do not go crazy, because I don't go crazy. But I think sometimes you just need to know where your boundaries are. So I'm trying to just eat mindfully, but as I say, I am using NutriCheck to track everything. And yeah, let me know whether you'd be interested, whether I do put the calories there or whether I don't, because it's no big deal for me to pop them on or to say them, but most of the time I'm just using it to keep a check or keep a track myself at the moment. But who knows what's going to happen. I mean, I'm so up and down with it all, and I think that's just the way that everything is right now. The rain has just started. It's just started raining. And it's gone really grey all of a sudden. But I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.